Rank 1 in chat? Yeah, that's Mr. Rank 1 to you. This guy gets rank 1 just for fun. Now, that did rhyme, chat. That did rhyme. We probably should have went sword, by the way. What's up, Henneky? Are you really hopping in here and abusing your permissions just to say hi to my chat?
Yeah.
That's really cute. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm enjoying some low quality Aphelios content, you know?
Low quality? Bro, what do you mean?
Well, you know, you're playing cards, you know, that's better than most.
Wow, are you really flaming me right now?
No.
Are you saying I'm bad at this game?
I didn't say that.
Are you saying
you
I'm
assumed
bad at
I
this
said
deck?
that. You're assuming I said that.
I am, because it feels like you're saying that.
It feels like I am, but am I saying that? You know?
I think so. I think you've quite literally said that. I probably should have rainbow fish. There's like no reason not to.
I don't feel like I explicitly said that exactly word for word, so I think you're kind of just trying to create your own. You're just creating your own narrative, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, which I respect.
Is this where we booty Aikado?
Yeah, this is what I'm doing right now.
You're
You're here to teach him. I'm here to bully him.
It feels like I'm getting bullied. I don't know if I did anything, you know, like worthy of getting bullied. You know, it's like kind of my worry.
You know, probably you did, but you know, who's to say?
Wow. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. Anyways, enjoy the lesson.
Yo, deuces, homie.
I'm just chilling.
I just like to draw a card. That seems good to me.
Yo, this mirror is fucking awful to play. It does not feel good.
Yeah, it seems really stupid. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. That being said, you have lethal. Nice.
Is it worth blocking? I'd add like some weird combination of like double flamethrower or something, right?
I would try to keep the 2 spell shield because we just have lethal with the double flame spitter. Unless I have the guiding touch, I guess. So maybe that's a consideration. They've already used one.
But yeah, so I should probably just like stun here, right?
Yeah, I would try to keep the both spell shield there.
The what?
I would try to just keep both spell shield guys alive. That's I think the only thing we need to be doing.
Yeah, dope. I dig it. That makes sense to me.
How's the deck have been treating you? I know yesterday you went like plus 100 LP in 45 minutes, but how about today?
Less good, but still not bad, you know. We're not doing poorly. It's just, you know, less explosive, I would say, than it was yesterday.
Yeah, like there's a very high percentage of draws that are just not draws and that the metagame is not able to interact with. We just free roll, which is... I like having decks that do that. Harry Cannon was doing that last season. I guess Sundisk.
Yeah, no. When the deck does its thing, the deck really do be doing its thing. That is for certain. Okay, I think quick guiding suit we hit, and then it looks like a full attack to me.
I mean, he just like his only out is guiding touch or double things to kill or spell shield guys.
Yeah. So I should probably split up my flame spitters, huh? One on each, and then rally. Seems good.
Yeah, pretty much. What matchup have you found yourself struggling in? Which is not like Pantheon, because we're planning on banning it most likely.
Yeah. Let's go ahead, and I guess we could throw like just one on Fizz. What's that losing to? Hush? Okay, we probably don't do
that. Is he playing Hush, or did he generate any random thing?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I didn't look. He doesn't appear to be playing Hush. Dope. Vitogniel, thanks for the follow. Much appreciate, bud. Yeah. So Viego's been a little bit annoying, honestly. I think that we are favored, but it feels like they're pressuring flipping Viego on like turn 6 every single game. I'm just like a tiny bit too slow.
That's fair, it can happen. I usually try to put them. I do go all in just before they flip the Viego, or like we can kill them the turn after they flip the Viego. But if they have the super fast draw, it is how we're gonna lose most likely. How do you feel about the mulligans in the deck? If we look quickly at the deck list.
I'm running the exact same deck list that you're on. I'm just full kicking for like Lantern. Sometimes I keep Aphelios, sometimes I keep Fizz. There have been like sometimes where I'll keep like Rainbow Fish against like Shurima. Just to try it out, see if it's okay. It seems okay. It's fine.
I think it's a 2 keep. And by that I mean like I maybe it shouldn't be kept just alone by itself, but usually with any other cards that would tend to keep, I think it's fine.
I couple want second Papercraft. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's a fine thing. You can either cut a Flame Spitter for it, or the Dustbringer, though I like having additional 1-drop.
I don't mind Dustbringer, and having like the spell is like pretty nice.
Yeah, helps Fizz, helps Aphelios. It's like kind of always decent.
Yeah.
Which is all we can ask for.
FTR, if I don't like draw really well, it doesn't feel that favored. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. We'll see
like
if we queue into some.
Yeah, if I don't have like Lantern, it feels like I'm really far behind that matchup.
You could try sometime keeping Face Sprout if you already have 1 or 2 cards that you can keep alongside it.
Okay.
Because like just getting any kind of things on the Fizz is just for them is very, very, very hard to interact with.
So this is Cat, Bot, Scales. This looks like Karma Ezreal, but it's just Karma Victor.
Yeah, that like everybody's on Karma Victor. I still don't get it, but
yeah, I don't.
It looks
think it's
okay.
I think it's a full kick, right? I don't think I want any of this.
Yep, I'm looking for Fizz. I'm looking for Lantern, and like Aphelios is decent. Yeah. Whatever board that we can pressure on early on, because they only kind of have Eye of Dragon as early creature that are annoying, but is I would go Spear defense here. It's kind of the nuts.
Defense?
Yeah.
We're going shield? Okay.
Yeah, shield.
Okay.
It's kind of, it's like...
Slam it on Librarian.
Yeah, it's basically a 2-card combo. I actually keep that in the mulligan when I have that combo. I keep Squire and Librarian, because they're basically nothing on turn 2 or 3 that will deal with well, mostly 3, but that will deal with the 3/4 guy. It's like,
yeah,
we're gonna open attack on his next turn, and like, what the fuck is he gonna do?
Yeah, we just commit this, right?
Yep.
Dope. Yeah, no, that is kind of it's kind of crazy that they tapped out there. No, maybe it's fine because like they can't. I don't know.
I mean, we can just take the pass and then like just play the Librarian, and then still, what are they gonna do about the 3/4?
Yeah, no, 4 health is a lot, huh? 4 health is a lot. I don't think we're getting anything done here. Deck review? All right, buddy. We'll check it out after this. I'll copy it. Take a stance and hold it. They're gonna give that to their lifesteal. That's pretty annoying.
Yeah, Aphelios will somewhat deal with this at some point, so I'd like to get him down, and the best ways would probably be Face Sprout. Looking for something to equip with the on the Librarian.
Nothing crazy here. So probably just Faithfolk?
Yeah, it's the least worst option. It's a pretty big, like, it's a low roll on the Face Sprout.
Yeah. And I'm grabbing Calibrum here, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to cycle into Gravitum. So starting with Calibrum and then Gravitum sounds nice.
Yeah. And am I shooting bot or Faithfolk? What do you think?
We'll see what it puts his thing on.
I would just... Oh, do you want me to share screen, by the way?
I'm watching your stream. I'm just like on a 3 seconds delay.
Whatever's easier for you.
I'm good.
Dope. I think I'm gonna shoot bot and stun Faithfolk. How's that sound?
Yep, that's what I would do.
Dope.
How do you feel this game? Do you feel behind or ahead?
I feel fine. I feel totally fine. Like, they let me just get Aphelios down. Which, I mean, anytime that you have Aphelios, like, you know, you're chilling, right?
Yep.
I assume that they're gonna have a counterspell. It seems very unlikely to me that they won't. Do you want to face route here or Conk? I kind of like Conk, but I don't know.
I would try to keep as high, like, I would try to keep as many mana as possible if I can, try to bank them. So I would go with Face Sprout instead of Conk. I'm not sure what I want off of Conk yet. Like once we have more info, the longer we can wait, the better it is.
Sounds good.
Quick Quill is just the only option, and it's good on the Librarian.
Do I slam it right now, or do I grab him first?
I'll see with Gravitum. Because we're going to see what he does. Always kind of lead with the open info that he has and try to keep things a little bit more hidden and see what he does with his decision.
Makes sense. I think I'm slamming this anyway, yeah?
Yeah, it just felt a bit too good not to do.
Yeah.
I would like to just like keeping mana this turn, but it just the only real punish I can think of is just a Wheel of Ionia, and it's not even that good.
Yeah. It doesn't seem unlikely to me. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, no, I could definitely see wanting to hold up mana there, but we just kind of ran into too much good stuff. So I would like definitely drop Conk here. Is that crazy?
So what kind of things would I want here? Like I would like to play Aphelios since like you're probably gonna struggle playing beating it. So it's about what's the best thing to trigger Aphelios with. That's probably just Conk, yeah.
Okay. I guess we could also look for like a Pokey there or something. I think we stand together probably.
Yeah, that's the only option.
Yeah. And Entrapment though, Entrapment's so good.
It's fine against Mono Shurima.
Yeah, no, it's very good against Mono Shurima. If they pass here, do we just pass back? What do you think? It doesn't matter. But yeah, because like slamming Aphelios into like Thermo kind of feels depressing. Looks like they don't run it, so maybe it doesn't matter.
I would look at their deck list, but I have his right now. I don't think he's running a Thermo.
Yeah, he's not. I think it's easy Grav and then Infernum. Yeah. And I guess Infernum into like Will's kind of depressing, but I don't think it's the end of the world.
I will try to set up as fast as a kill as possible on our next attack because it's turn 9, so it's just before their karma is flipped.
Agreed. Yeah. So would we want to try and get like Rainbow Fish down here onto like Aphelios or something and push a little bit of extra damage?
We just don't have enough mana for it to go as all in, but like Rainbow Fish is a pretty good commitment on their turn for us to just open attack into a pretty good, decent spot, I think.
Okay.
And we're still wider than them right now, and like the pale is just kind of obvious.
Yeah. That's an insane desperation. Get excited. Aphelios is kind of good, huh? Hello? Alright.
By the way, I saw your clip on the thing. Did you get any response on like why you didn't get priority after your attack?
The karma thing? No.
Yeah.
Riot is not
wild.
responding to me. I'm upset about it, dude. What the fuck? If that happens
I'd go Calibrum here.
Yeah, I think I went Calibrum. If that happens in seasonals, I'm gonna be very upset. I'm getting willed. Fuck. Oh. I think we'd probably say okay here to not press our luck. If they have will, they definitely use it though, right?
No, I think they always use a 4-drop here. I would just put him to 1. Like,
am I allowed to commit it on something that's not him, or do I just put it on him?
Is he playing Mystic Shot?
Wait, he literally
doesn't have any
dies,
more
by the way. He's literally at 0 with this.
Oh, then yeah, I would cast it on a big boy on the 9/9. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter who we put it on; it's lethal, unless we put it on Aphelios. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody was saying something about because they cast double Stand United, the Shen spell. Maybe the game thought that the combat had already happened and it ended, because my spell is the last one on the stack, or I was the first person to like respond on the stack. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. It's kind of insane. Someone got a link to no prior glitch. ! Twitter should get you there.
Our only job this turn is to be 6 wide if possible, and stun his guy if possible, and this should be a wrap-up.
I definitely want to stun his guy. That's, yeah. I can see 6 wide as well. I probably wouldn't have put his high priority on that. I just want to stun their person who's going to make us sad. And I guess we grab Infernum.
Yeah, we just gonna open attack
anyway,
but
right?
yeah.
So maybe Crescendum was better. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, his deck is just kind of bad, so we farmed it.
Yeah. This one felt a little bit easy, weirdly enough. Yeah, I mean, it might be worth like going Grandpa into Spell Shield, or we could just slam it.
I mean, yeah, it turns a 99.4 into a 99.6 or something.
Yeah.
But... maybe it just puts Pier maybe on a 2-drop, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah. No. Oh. Wait. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, we had this shit on log. It was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, no, not even close. I didn't even think about Crystal. Holy shit. I was checked out of this game. I didn't think about it for a second. Alright, dope. I got imps. Yeah, no, it's so apparently we farm the deck that literally can't interact with Aphelios.
Yeah, even if to me my default, and I think I talked about it a little bit, my default plan with this deck is still to kind of hard mull for Gleaming Lantern if possible. Keep 1-drop when I'm on odd, keep like Librarian when I'm on even, and trade aggressively as possible, and be as wide as possible on turn 4 if I'm on even, on turn 5 if I'm on odd. And then I look for to deviate from that game plan, given my hand texture or given a matchup. So sometimes we'll go attach game plan, sometimes we'll go Aphelios game plan. But my main game plan is still to be super wide, because I feel like we have just enough free field, just quickly enough that people, when they trade, when we go wide, we're just gonna get wider faster, and that's how we're gonna close up most games.
Okay. So how often are you just full swing? I'm kicking everything because we're odd token, right? No point in holding Librarian.
No, I wouldn't keep Librarian. How often am I full sending? Very often. The only creatures I'm not full sending is gonna be Lantern if I still have value with it. But if I got down 2 creatures with it, I'm just gonna slam down the Lantern and trade for their 3/3 or 3/2, whatever, and get something else through, and just do all the chip and damage, and then I still have the refill. Outside of Lantern, I don't really care about any creatures.
Can I hold Librarian to just hard punish Ballistic Bot?
I'm fine with keeping it, but I think I would rather go for Gleaming Lantern. That's but fine. We can try keeping it.
No, it's dope. So we just nut draw on the other side. We're fine. Okay, so generally we are full swinging unless we can still get value out of our.
Yeah, the first turn probably not full swinging with the Lantern, but once we got 2 full cycle of value off of it, for sure I'm just full sending.
Yeah, at that point it doesn't matter as much. I'm just slamming Lantern here, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, if he get excited, it's just pretty bad tempo for his, and we still have all the refill in the world.
Yeah. Nice. Second Lantern kind of good here. They swap, by the way. They swapped to a completely different version. They swapped to the aggro burn version.
It's still Victor Karma. Let me load up his deck.
Yeah, it's Victor Karma, but it's the it runs the whole discard package and just tries to push as much early damage as possible.
Okay, I got his deck list. Yeah, it's still, I think, totally fine for us.
Are we playing Lantern and tanking 6, or are we playing out Conk?
Oh yeah, Lantern and just flood the board.
Okay. Dope. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Probably we can infer some information that he didn't attack with a 2-1. I feel like he would attack with a 2-1 if he had a Mystic Shot, unless it's like a
agreed
bait-ish. I would just play the Owl because I think we're gonna get more mana reduction value if we like. Just looking at this hand, my next turn kind of makes sense as it's Papercraft because we kind of doing nothing else.
Okay.
And
or just slam that on our life or on our spell shield, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have much punish. It's gonna take him a long time, and like we're gonna kill at least 2 creature.
Okay. Tico Trico, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. What deck tracker? LOR Master Tracker. See, this is a hand where it's like, it's cool that I'm forcing them to like block every turn. That's cool. But I feel like we aren't doing anything.
Well, I would even like, I don't think we're in a rush to attack. We can even play Yordle Squire here, like maybe give itself its thing, or just like crash into things. Like if he blocks with a 4/3 on the 2/1, it can be kind of fine. Like Spear here is just better than Shield.
Okay.
I don't mind like now I don't care about my Gleaming Lantern anymore. It's done its job, so I'm happy if it trades with his 4/3. And
so we just like Spear here and then swing with everything other than Grandpa.
The only argument is maybe not even spearing and just attacking with a 2/1 because I think he is kind of forced to block 3/3 on 4/3. So like we can maybe greed the spear. I'm not sure which one is best. Like it's not, if it's bad to put it on the 2/1, it's not that bad. So we can.
Yeah, I see the argument. Because they can just block with the X1 anyway. Okay, that makes sense.
Like this, we're happy. Like we just traded everything. We're gonna have refill. Like Trinket trade, like it can generate creatures. Like at worst, it's an Autopus. Same with the Concologist. Like we're gonna draw more creatures, and we're again just here. We're like 5 wides on the open attack, which is just it's hard for them to keep up.
I want to conk first in case we hit like Pokey. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Dope. Yeah, no, I this the whole like trade down board there, I wasn't even like looking for that attack, which is probably bad. But that attack definitely makes sense. So they can get their bot up to 3. My only blocker for it is Owlcat, unless I drop this second Owlcat, which will probably just get pulled. So is it worth using my spear on like Conk here to have a blocker for bot?
I'm not too worried about her life total quite yet. So I would just play the Owlcat and force him to pull it if he just wants to get his bot through. But it's not even that good for him. It's just I think it's just losing bot for no reason if he goes like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Now maybe consider Autopus. We'll see.
Okay, Autopus to just like push 1.
Yeah, but like look at his hand. Like Trinket trade here. Like sure, it's more efficient next turn, but maybe if I just want to open next turn, I would like to have the Autopus down, or at least know the information that's what's in the Pinata.
Otter seems pretty solid here. Purple Berry pushes a couple damage, or do you want the Epiphany?
No, I kind of like a Purple Berry Shake because he's gonna block something, like he's gonna block on the X1. He's gonna block. It allows us to attack with all the Grandfather and just trade Grandfather in whatever. Like if he blocks a bot or Grandfather, which kind of looks obvious.
Heal first just in case. So we talk.
I'm fine with that. Yep.
So like Aphelios changes the play. All right, I think we just send it.
Yeah, I would send it.
Okay. Dope. Interesting. So no, I just, how do we end this game though? Do we
at some point he's gonna run out of creatures. Is gonna be the plan. There's probably a spots where we Lightning Rush also a Grandfather on something. Like probably not here, but maybe even here. Like, I do want to make sure this bot is dead. I think is the only thing that we need to be doing this turn.
So probably start out with a purple berry here.
There's two ways of doing it. We could also just Lightning Rush or Grandfather, but it's weak to Mystic Shot, I guess, so I would just Purple Berry, sure.
Okay. So we're just playing for like a value game plan with our little dinky guys. How invested are we in this thing dying?
I would say somewhat invested.
Like, am I willing to give a Flame Spitter for it?
We can cycle the Guiding Touch right now and have a little bit more information of what we want to be doing. Don't think the mana is too important right now.
So we hit Pokey. So I mean, Flame plus Pokey gets us there?
Yeah, it makes it efficient. I would go for it. Okay. Especially since it just uses a twin, and if like he notifies, it's whatever. We're gonna finish it with Lightning Rush. Try to go as wide as possible. Still.
We tap below Deny, so. Oh, they do run Notify. Okay.
Sure, but now he's not notifying Lightning Rush, I guess.
True.
Which is pretty okay.
Are we recalling Conk or Grandpa? What do you think? Oh, interesting. Fine. We're staying okay here, yeah?
Yeah. I guess we only need to kind of fade Karma, and we're in a good spot. And if he has Karma, we're in a kind of bad spot.
Yeah, I think we're in a really bad spot to Karma.
Yeah. Looking what's the face sprout first.
Agreed.
And I'm assuming we're gonna recall Conk.
Yeah, makes sense. Grandpa's okay. Feyfolk is probably never hitting.
Yeah, I'd go Grandpa.
I think we play out Grandpa. I'd love to burst past that. Smoge. Conk for Zenith. And if we hit it, it's nice.
Yeah, it's one of our outs for sure.
Am I allowed to just like play it here?
Oh, I would slam the Lightning Rush, yeah. Just like if he denies, it's not too bad.
I'm thinking like Mystic kind of blows us out.
No, I would Lightning Rush is bot, but it's whatever.
Oh, his bot? Oh, true. Yeah. Yo, I mean, hey, it is what it is. We're hitting Pokestick off this anyway. Oh,
yeah, so I mean, 2 damage is 2 damage, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree. Bot needed to die. That's scary.
Alright. It's fine. This is fine. I do play the Allcat. I don't see any reason not to.
Yeah. Squire?
I would like Aphelios here. Not play the Squire. Like, probably just keep it as a way to pass and place things for Aphelios.
Agreed. Okay, and we force another block. That's not doing much, is it?
No, but that's the best we have.
Yeah. I mean... Huh.
I'm trying to think what went wrong. Like, I was happy trading everything. I don't think that changed much. He just had a lot of creatures to refill, a little bit even more than us, and sometimes that's the way it is. We needed Aphelios, or Fizz, or like a Rainbow Fish.
I think especially Aphelios would have been nice here. Aphelios, or Rainbow Fish, like they have so many elusive blockers, it's not doing that much. Why did you play that this turn? Can't you play that next turn?
You must have a second one, is the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, or we're just getting burnt out here. They might just have like a million burn in hand. He might just be dead.
Yeah, quick concede before he does it.
Oh yeah? But we could top deck. We could top deck. Right? I don't think that's getting us there. Yeah, I don't know. It's hands like this where, like, you know, I get my thing down and we don't have Overwhelm. Don't have Elusive, don't have Fizz, and it's like...
But that's why I don't like Papercraft too much. Like, it needs something else to be good, while Rainbow Fish is good in and of itself on anything.
But, like, to be fair, you know...
What went wrong is just that...
Flame Spitter were, like, kind of...
Like, our game plan was to flood the board, which was good, and then we flooded again, but on average, we're gonna do that better than they are gonna do it.
Like
but this game, he was just probably on the top percentile of his draws. The second power cannon was very like he just had too many chum blockers, and sometimes they just have that, and it's gonna be good against our game plan of flooding the board. But it's way less good if our game plan is Aphelios. We just had one game plan this game, and they just interacted perfectly versus it.
I agree.
The only thing we could have done differently is like maybe keep the librarian in Mulligan. I think this is the only debatable decision. Everything else kind of played itself. But
yeah,
it was fine.
I think holding on to librarian, since they were on like the discard version with lots of units, I don't think it was ever like accomplishing too much.
All right, Viego time. We'll see.
Can I keep Flame Spitter or no?
Nah. Fizz and Lantern, and now we're just looking to Rainbow Fish, Aphelios, Grandpa.
That is a hand.
Something like that.
How often do you Fizz on one?
Pretty much always. There's like little to no punish.
I wasn't sure how much you wanted to like protect him. Like, you know, are you worried about wasting your spells early if they throw shit at him, or no?
No. With a second one, I would just let it happen, but I would just protect Fizz when given the opportunity.
Okay.
Like sense. Here, I would bank the spell mana instead of like tapping out.
Absolutely, makes sense. How often are you throwing Rainbow Fish on Fizz versus just throwing it on Owlcap?
More often than not, it's going to be Owlcap.
Okay.
Now, no, it's fine. I was going to say maybe consider Grandpa, because it makes the mana a little bit less awkward, because we need to play Owlcap before playing Rainbow Fish, but I would still, we're fine doing it on our own turn.
Okay. So Lantern's still fine here. It's a little bit bad into like Merciless Hunter.
I was going to get his value.
Yeah. I guess like the only play would be if we wanted to open attack, but then they could just pass, right? So it probably doesn't matter.
The Fizz is more threatening to them.
Yeah, apparently. Are we willing to put in the 2 damage or no? What do you think?
Turning in Face Sprout, I'm kind of fine with that.
Okay.
2 damage is 2 damage. Like, downside, we have 1 less mana next turn, but I don't think I would care about that too much.
Okay.
Grandfather is what we were looking for, kind of a eye roll. Because now we're gonna be both 6 wide and have an attached unit, and it's just like even if they have the Viego draw, like they don't have time to do everything. We're just gonna start crashing in, chump, attacking, losing stuff, and not caring.
Okay, sounds good. And we're looking for Grandpa this turn, right? Grandpa into Owl to set up the Rainbow Fish next turn? Dope.
Probably even play the Fizz. We'll see.
So next turn, we have... If we full bank, we're at 8 mana. So we're playing this for 2. I don't think our mana can matter too much. So I think I'm down to play Owl plus Fizz. Yeah?
I know we play Fizz for sure. It's only about the second Owl, which is kind of irrelevant on this board state because he has so many blockers. But since we're playing slow speed next turn, like maybe just banking the mana is slightly better.
Okay.
It allows us to have 1 more board space if we top deck something like Aphelios.
Makes sense. Do we ever Squire to hold on to our burst speed interaction? For Fizz?
Yeah, I'm fine with squiring in the attack spear on Fizz here. Pretty happy. And now it's like, it's one of the reasons we kept the Owl, because now we can just kind of full send it with almost everything.
And we're out of Fey units, so we're probably sending with Lantern too, right? Or do you want to hold on to it?
He's on, like, what can he really have? He could have Quicksand here to deal with the Fizz and kind of kill it, which is whatever. Probably still sending it with the Fizz. And then, yeah, I don't see any reason to keep anything outside of the 1-2 out of combat.
Deny them the value block?
Yeah, it's just a 1-2. Like. might just be a bad trade offer.
Okay, sounds good.
What's up, Llama? How you doing?
Yo, Leopold, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, bud.
And against Viego, like, now that he doesn't have Viego right now, we're just happy trading everything. So, like, the flip has come... I feel like if he had Quicksand, he would always do it here on the Fizz, so we can have a read.
Agreed.
What does he have?
Them not having Quicksand there is really nice, because if they did... What? Didn't you want to see your whole board get traded down, buddy?
We would have attacked differently if he played Viego before combat, for sure.
Yeah, we would have only attacked the elusives, right?
Yeah. I don't know what that means. Is he on the Nasus version or just Mono Viego?
Mono.
Okay.
Interesting. Do we want to look for a Pokey?
There's no reason not to, I guess. Because, like, I would rather use that mana right now to not lose a point of mana.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, chill.
We probably want to put Owl down right now as a fearsome blocker, yeah?
Yeah, it's the only one that we would like to block with, but probably just gonna let the Viego attack through. We'll see. But we can still put Owl down. I don't think there's punishes for it.
There's not like a huge reason, because like even if we top deck Aphelios, we can still like guiding into Aphelios, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not super upset with that, I don't think. I guess tapping down to 1 does kind of let them shoot at Fizz if they wanted to.
Oh, it would have been a reason, but not like it's still like a pretty hard call for them to make, because like such a blowout if we do have the 1 mana spell.
For sure, for sure.
Elusive is good.
They're never allowed to pass here, right? So we could just pass here?
We can pass, yeah. We're gonna just re-equip the rainbow fish on the other Allcat. And I'm just gonna let this VA go through.
Are you worried about dying to Atro?
We're not putting ourselves in Atro range, because even if this goes to 7, and if he does another one on this turn, on our turn it goes to 8, we're at 9, we have the guiding touch up to 11.
Oh, true. Yeah, guiding is very nice. So, Quicksand's denying us lethal. Commando gets us within 1. How big is he? So he's at 10, 12. So we're fine there.
I'm just thinking about if we need to open or giving him action next turn. Like, I'm thinking about if we can like slow roll and bank some spell mana, or just play Commando now.
So like as a spell shield, slow speed spell shield popper, in case they have like Viego plus Vengeance, that'd be a reason to open attack.
Yep, I think it's reasonable enough. So I would put down the Bendo Commando.
Yeah. Okay.
You did have the Valfis, which was the reason not to do this, but
true.
Is what it is.
Yeah. Potentially wasn't supposed to. Weren't supposed to. Okay. They've tapped out of being able to deal with this guy other than literally double Quicksand, which is nice. Puts us at 6. We're still a little bit off. Do we guiding here?
See what we draw with guiding, yeah.
Yeah. For 1 damage off? Okay. I think I'm down to play Conk. See what we hit. Hit it like Flame Spitter.
Yeah.
Yordle Portal could hit something. Sleepy Trouble Bubble is okay. I assume it's Yordle Portal here.
Do I want to cast it this turn is the question, because putting him to 1, putting him himself in a pokey stick range is nice, but Yordle Portal also can give us like an impact dude very often.
Impact, Trevor Snooze Bottom. I think there's like 5 or 6 hits that are either lethal or impact or extra damage.
So it's like almost always better than playing Yordle Squire and doing Spear. I'm fine with that.
And we can ditch Librarian, yeah?
Yeah.
Impact means that we're still 1 off. We'll put him to 1. Chemist is also technically putting him to 1 without swinging.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. I would try to put him in Pokestick range.
Okay.
What went wrong this game? I guess losing the Fizz, so maybe playing a little bit too scared of this Despair plus Quicksand.
Makes sense. Yeah.
We're not quite dying to the open, so I'm fine with that. We're not even really dying to Atrocity yet. Viego can be flipped. It's still fine. We can slow roll Owlcat in our hand. They still have 0 elusive blocker, so our only job is surviving.
Yeah. They're still 1 off, so they have to have another card here to flip him. Oh, I guess they could just do that. That's pretty good too. Okay. Viego flipping here is definitely not ideal.
We're gonna need the
dead, aren't we?
We're gonna need the fearsome blocker, maybe. What's his total? 11?
Yeah, 10. Because this would be.
10, so he's not flipping quite yet.
Yeah, I think that we're supposed to lose this game, or at least they definitely should have flipped Viego right here.
By blocking with Chargers go? Yeah. You should have flipped Viego. But now we don't need to put down the fearsome blocker, so I would just pass.
Agreed. Oh, dope. Okay, so we just have to survive. I think I'm playing out a Squire here.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm grabbing Spear just in case I need to build your own fearsome blocker.
Mm-hmm.
So, still losing to Quicksand, potentially? Next turn... So we're going to get our Rainbow Fish back, right?
Yes.
We're going to get our Rainbow Fish back. We're dead to Atro no matter what.
We would be, yep. I don't think there's really any...
Oh, we don't want to give them the elusive. That's bad.
Yeah, if we die to Atro, like, just keep the Bandle Commando. Oh, as in giving him the elusive on the...
Yeah, he'll get it as a blocker, right?
Oh, we can keep more thing. Like, we can just take more damage. Like, does that 3/3 and 1/1 really matters when we can just keep all the 2/1s back and then do things like that?
I agree. Okay. It's okay. Atro isn't real. A lot of them are cutting down to 1 anyway, right? They definitely don't have it.
Nah, never.
Literally never. Actually, it's not possible for them to have it. What's up, Fizz? How you doing, bud? Okay. I mean, our whole game plan is kind of face up for them.
Yeah, but it's like, outside of Atro, it's actually hard to interact with.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, it's like Whale.
Well, we know you have Despairs, so like he can proc the Spell Shield, but that's not really what matters.
Yeah.
Like, we know 2 of the cards in his hand. 2 of them are Despairs.
Yeah, it's actually this Atro that we're... Okay, dope. Yeah, that's funny. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, bud.
Yeah, Shurima's just so weak to Rainbow Fish.
Yeah, no, Rainbow Fish was definitely nice there. It was all sus for a while. I think we're definitely in a harder position if they properly
the Viego the turn before.
Yeah.
We would just full trade instead of doing the thing that we did this turn.
Yeah.
We full trade everything that we can, probably preemptively put a sword on a guy to have a fearsome blocker because he's stealing one of the fearsome blocker.
Agreed.
And now like we just go down to maybe 2 alive or something, and he still kind of dies.
Okay, agreed. Yeah. Full kick. Yeah, I don't think we need any of this or against Pantheon.
This Pantheon, I'm checked out.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for Fizz because Fizz cheese is a very decent way to win.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for Lantern. And like Aphelios is decent, but it's usually always gonna hit a combat spell.
They didn't play a 1-drop, so it seems unlikely to me that a 1-drop plus single. So can I just slam Flame Spitter? Is that acceptable or nah?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck this guy.
Deal the 5.
I would actually slam it, yeah.
Okay. Because this is a bad matchup anyway, right? Like, just...
It's a bad matchup, and it's one of the way we win. It's just, like, at some point we force him to have sharp sight, or if he's like on a creature low hand. Oh, Monkas.
I was about to yell, I'm not gonna lie. If they had single right there, if they sandbagged their 1-drop and then singled me, I was gonna be a little bit upset. Okay, it's fine actually. And we have like a really good hand to actually win this matchup, right?
Oh yeah, this is totally acceptable what we're doing right now. We do not we don't even have to, if we want the mana value, we don't super need to put down a rainbow fish next turn.
Yeah.
We can still wait one more turn.
Oh, another grandpa. Grandpa double owl seems good.
Yeah, grandpa double owl and like go super wide, because like that's one of the way, like we're already 6 wide on 4. This is one of the game plan. He's gonna put at most 1 other creature, like worst case 2 creatures, which would be sad. And I don't like, maybe think about the Pell Cascade.
So we could like pale baby grandpa, and then full swing. Interesting.
I like that.
Are we full swinging still?
Or now it looks a little bit full swinging looks sus now that he has two thing that spell the thing.
So we probably just take our 6.
So let's think like, so if he blocks optimally, he blocks this and this and
block,
this.
Block. We push what, 3 extra damage and lose our board.
Yeah. So I know it looks a little bit too sus because of the Divine Shield. So just send the Fizz in.
Yeah. Seems reasonable. Okay. We have a rally. Hog.
Actual goated.
Actually. So free. Aphelios lose to Viego Shrima. It's supposed to be favored. It's supposed to be a good matchup for us.
I do believe it's a good matchup. Just like you just have access to 2 clans that he's really annoyed at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm definitely giving them grandpa, right?
I'm gonna try and eat a couple of those 3/2s.
Yeah.
Probably just 1 grandpa trade is fine. Yep.
1 grandpa and an owl.
I like that. Okay. Reduces board. We're gonna almost be 6 wide again.
Yo, E-cards, thanks for a call. Much appreciated, bud.
Don't forget your deck review.
Oh, do I still owe a deck review? I think I do. Oh yeah, I think I've been scamming this person for like 40 minutes.
My fault. Chat.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So Rainbow Fish into Aphelios seems good. I guess
we always Rainbow Fish, so we'll see what he does on the next action. Like maybe if he full pass back the 5, I'm gonna take that pass.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Makes sense. We also don't want them to like Cataclysm our Fizz. That'd be depressing. I think playing out Aphelios and like letting them single seems bad.
I don't really see a reason to do it now.
Yeah, so it's either pass or conk. Probably just pass.
I would pass because we can't place, like, the way we're setting it up is we're just gonna play slowed speed next turn, see what he does.
Agreed.
So rather bang the mana now.
Okay. And I think it's probably gonna be conk into Aphelios into rally. Or it could even be like, if we're not gonna play the Aphelios weapon,
I would rather Yordle Squire because than
Conk
right now. Yeah.
Okay. And we're just grabbing sword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of a reason to want to grab the shield. Nonchalantly say
it's just a little bit more mana efficient because we might I'm most likely gonna gravitum something. That's whatever.
Yeah, I'm definitely not committing a block, right?
Nope.
If they have Cataclysm plus single, we're never winning anyway. So it's Aphelios here and grab Grav?
So we can tank, because maybe we need to play around second Cataclysm to not die. Because we have the rally.
Dead too. Yeah. Well, are we? Yeah, we are.
Since we have the rally, I would just put lethal on the stack here. Put the spear on Fizz.
Okay.
And yeah, full send with everybody.
Send the whole squad in. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even... Second Cataclysm on the 2-1 definitely would have felt bad there. Hopefully it's concerted. Single. So we're definitely rallying here, right? And we rally on...
Yeah, for sure.
Lantern? Or I guess we could rally on Owlcat, and then if they have another combat trick, they have to use it on the Owlcat, right? That seems good for us.
Seems like to be the best, yeah. I'm just thinking if we really needed one more spell, because now we still die to Cataclysm on Fizz because we don't have a spell and it's their only play. But yeah, I would rally on the Owlcat.
Yeah. They don't have it. There's no way they had single plus Cataclysm, right?
Yeah, no chance. No
Just
chance.
not possible. That's illegal. Actually, genuinely illegal. Maybe they don't go for it. Maybe they're just scared. Oh, wait. They lost their Overwhelm. Because they singled. Oh.
Oh, PogChamp.
I mean... Well, there we go. Rally on Lantern, so if they have another combat spell, they have to kill their Saga Seeker. It's dead anyway, right?
Yeah,
and they it was
like that would have been a good play Vandalum if it wasn't already dying in the combat, which we could have known by just looking at the eye, but we're too good for that.
Yeah, maybe I should check the eye. I guess that makes sense, huh? I'm familiar with Talia, so unsure on the number. Oh wait, this is the wrong code. You gave me a second code. Use that one. I'm familiar with Talia, so uncertain on the number of each card. Just looking for advice. I think you might be overthinking yourself. This looks pretty reasonable. Wallop isn't normal. I don't hate Wallop in this. Usually this slot is like Pokey Stick. But I mean, you're on one of each of your top end. Like, that's pretty reasonable. What were you saying?
So, is that for a lineup? Because I like the Wallop tech if you're planning to play into Pantheon in a lineup, for example.
Mm-hmm. I mean, then you could run the Targon and run the Celestial Wonder,
right? Yeah, if you're a maniac, but yeah, that's possible.
You go at 2 to 3 prep. I like prep a lot, but prep seems like, I don't know. It's weird to me because people like cut down on prep. They cut down on Chemist. They cut down on Pokestick. Like, it feels like nobody can decide what's the actual correct ratioing for all their cheap cards, which I think is interesting. I think that they're, if I remember correctly from their chat, I believe that they're a newer player. So I don't know if it's specifically a lineup tech thing. Pantheon tech and science scares you. I respect the hell out of that. Yeah, no, I don't mind Wallop. I think Wallop's cool. Otherwise, you could consider running Ancient Prep, which is the 1 mana landmark that predicts and gives you a unit. It's pretty much always good. Like, you're happy with that as your turn 1 in almost every matchup. Otherwise, it looks pretty solid. You know, nothing too crazy here. Some people are on like 2 Herald of the Magus. I think that's pretty reasonable too. Some people are on like 0 Arsenal. I like 1 Arsenal. I like just having the, oops, I win sometimes.
free wins is fun.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us.
I like accidentally winning games. But otherwise, it looks pretty solid. What's up, Kuvi? My lineup is Scouts, Fizz, and what? Considering like 3 or 4 other decks for that third slot. I know that Infinity.
Are you locked in on Scouts?
I don't know. I think that that's definitely the starting point. I think Scouts Aphelios is definitely the starting point.
Yeah, they're pretty good together. Not gonna lie.
A lot of people are zeroing in on it though, right? Like a lot of people.
Yeah, if we talk about like top players, I think it's on everybody's radar. But like if we talk about open rounds, it just like still makes so much sense.
Yeah,
I'm still finding reason to try and not play Scouts because I would find life miserable for 9 rounds playing Scouts.
Gregory just Q sniped us, so that's exciting.
Oh, Greg, man!
Imagine.
Is that the mirror?
Yeah, I'm keeping Aphelios. Every time I play this fucking
I'm keeping since we're on even, I would keep Bendel Commando too.
Okay, dope. Every time I play this mirror, I don't have Aphelios, and my opponent does, and I just get grinded out and I cry. It's miserable if you don't have Aphelios. That's my experience. I don't know if you have a similar experience.
Yeah, it's mainly Aphelios focused, and it becomes kind of a clown fiesta. And sometimes like you can go toe to toes to like with Aphelios value when we have like a bunch of attached unit and like we're pressuring before he gets time to gravitum. But it's like Aphelios focus for sure.
Yeah.
I also think Bundle Commando is pretty solid in the mirror, like incremental value. I go for a max value with spells we discover of Trinket Trade and spell we discover of Conchologist, because I'm planning for games to go pretty long. So the more value we get, the better. So I like the more greedy we can be, the better.
Okay. This Librarian's kind of a punish, huh?
It's gonna hit us one time. Yep. We're sad about it, but
just
there's
let
not
this
much we
through
can
and
do.
slam down a lantern.
Yeah. It's just gonna hit us one time, but yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it. I'm upset.
I'm livid.
I'm crying. Is it cool for me to hold on this Owlcat as a Nightfall activator for Aphelios next turn?
Yeah, I think that's what I would be doing too.
Oh. As long as they don't have Grandpa, we're fine. If they have Grandpa, we might be doomed.
No, we're just gonna both be pretty wide here, but like if we have the Aphelios and they don't, like I'm kind of happy anyway.
I'm shooting Lantern, right? Holy crap.
Yes, we're just gonna chump the. That's a lot of Fizzes. We're just gonna chump the Librarian for 1 or 2 turns.
Yeah, that's fine. Should I have open attacked with my Librarian or with my girl?
It gives them a priority pass, and it's a little bit less obvious, so probably, yeah, because I don't think we're going to be doing anything else but attack with this one, so...
Yeah, it seems
might as well...
to me that we end up... And it stops them from, like, rainbow fishing or something? If they're 2-2?
Yep.
Yeah. No, I think I definitely should have went for it. And, like, it doesn't matter how quickly we get Aphelios out. We have, like, 3 actions before we
can think about maybe even killing the Librarian if he goes under 2 mana. Never mind.
They cheated. I do worry that using Calibrum this turn makes it really difficult to cycle, but I guess we have, you know, enough cheap stuff.
Yeah,
it happened in one of my FTR matches, I think, is I like Calibrum press Gravitum on 5 just to push a ton of damage, and then I just couldn't cycle weapons for the rest of the game. It was really depressing.
We have Aphelios flip next turn if we want with that Aphelios spell.
Okay. And I think we're getting... So this is blocking here, right? We could Owl to get a blocker for here. We throw our Bando Commando underneath Fizz. Yeah, I think it's Owl here.
Yeah, I just want to cycle into the weapon and start jumping the Fizz. I don't feel too good about that.
Yeah, I mean... I'd love to not have to chump the Fizz. But, you couldn't find room for the one-man landmark? Probably tinker with it some more. Thank you very much for the advice. Yeah, I hope it was helpful, bud. Let me know how it works out for you. So I mean, we're really relying on Aphelios just carrying us here. Do you think
it's gonna have to be the Aphelios show for us.
Do you think it would have been better to give up one of our Fizzes, like Fizz plus Pale, as a blocker here, instead of giving up Commando?
I mean, we can't attack with Commando anyway, because he can just block with the Fizz, so I don't think...
Can I go for Conk here?
Yeah.
Dope.
So I just don't think we're going to Gravitum right now. We're going to Gravitum on our turn, so his thing is stun on his turn.
And so we're grabbing the wall up, right?
Yes.
It's either that or Heroic Refrain, but I don't know if Heroic Refrain is giving us, like, enough favorable trades that I'm super excited about it. I think I'm down to just bank into next turn. And do we want to use... We have another Aphelios, so I think that we're allowed to use the Gravitum here, even if they have another...
Yeah, I mean, I kind of always wanted to stun the Librarian, make sure it's stunned.
Yeah.
Work towards Aphelios flipped, and it's going to be Aphelios versus Fizz Papercraft.
That's easy, right? We always win that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just by pure virtue of being better gamers. And that's really what it comes down to. I could have went with Overwhelm. I could have thrown Overwhelm on Fizz. That might have been good.
What did you face in?
I grabbed the Summon, Crescendum.
Yeah, I prefer Summon here.
Okay.
Because like we can still attack with the Fizz. He can't really afford to block with his.
Am I paling here?
No. I think we're gonna do a lot of things with our mana. Because like I want to Fizz, and then I want to play Weapon, and then like might want to play another weapon, might want to Pel. We'll see.
Okay, I see you. This is Kevor teaching me how to gain? Yeah, this is Kevor. Alright, I'm definitely just slamming.
Yeah, gotta get his LP up, man.
True, I need it. I think I'm just grabbing Calibrum here. Just need more board control, and I don't think we're getting a chance to sever him like next turn.
Yeah, just value.
Yep. Let's see what they decide to do. Is it crazy to swing in with Fizz here? Try to force them.
I always swing in with Fizz for sure.
Dope. With the intention of paling it? Yeah, probably pale.
If he blocks, we Pel, and if he Pel, we Flame Spitter, we kill his Fizz. I only care about his Fizz.
Yeah, it seems great to me.
Maybe if he blocks, we just straight up Flame Spitter and we don't Pel. We'll see.
I think we're passing here to hold up mana because we need to cast a lot of spells next turn. Yeah. Because like if they open attack, we need to start out with like this Aphelios spell. Oh, I mean Face Sprout's pretty solid too.
Yeah, Face Sprout is just better.
What do you think is a good lineup that includes Aphelios? Ban Pantheon. If you're on Ban Pantheon, your lineup's probably pretty solid with Aphelios. This deck's being a lot.
Any Ban Pantheon lineup, I think, would be griefing to not include this deck.
Yeah. Oh, did they hit Aphelios? Cheating.
Or that just won the spell they need to attack on it. We're way ahead on the Aphelios, though.
I'm worried about Overwhelm Fizz, huh?
Yeah, it's annoying.
What are we thinking here?
We can force his hand and start stacking things on Fizz. And
do you want to
he's gonna have
Gravitum him?
And Gravitum, he plays a spell, and then he plays Infernum, and then we play something, and maybe we can. The sad thing is now, like, it's kind of nerfed because before the play casting, we would have got the weapon before he flips, but now we don't get the weapon. I don't know if you've had that interaction before.
No, I haven't.
So he's 3 out of 4, right?
Yeah,
and
he's 3 out of 4.
He's 0 out of 2.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna just Aphelios spell Gravitum, and it's not gonna give us the weapon because it's gonna be flipped and be 0 out of 2 on the flip side.
That's really weird.
It's gonna be crazy.
So are we Gravitum right now?
We can face Sprout.
Yeah.
We can Face Sprout and Aphelios spell. It's gonna generate something. Yeah, both of them. Rainbow Fish, I guess, is the only good option.
And then what am I doing?
And then Aphelios spell to generate the weapon.
Okay.
Kind of always take Gravitum.
Yep.
generate a Caliban and like cast one of the thing, or we can pass.
All right, so on our action, we're gonna grab them here, right? We're gonna grab them Fizz.
We're gonna try.
Dope. That's good for us. We're definitely not dead to just Flame Spitter right here, right? Not dead. No way, no how.
So just to summarize what I was saying with the Aphelios, before, like if we just went Aphelios weapon, like Aphelios spell, Aphelios weapon, we generate the weapon before he flips, right? But now it doesn't do that anymore because he flips before, like technically even casting the weapon, and we would generate no weapon, and it would just be flip 0 out of 2, which is very weird. But it happened to me, and I lost to that once, and like now I keep it in mind.
Yeah, it's one less weapon, which definitely sucks. Okay. Dope. We kind of have to resolve this. I assume that we there's no point in walloping like pre their combat. Wait, why did we get priority back? They Infernomed, and then we Gravitomed, and then they Poked on the stack.
Because they removed the Gravitum on the stack, the Pokestick is the last action, and it gave us priority.
That makes no sense.
This game is fucked, man.
What the fuck is
somebody clip this and send this to somebody. I don't know.
Are we rainbow fishing for like 1 extra toughness, or no?
I maybe start with the Pale Cascade or Wallop or.
I assume that we're just walloping and praying, right? Maybe we just
yeah.
Their attack isn't like that great, other than Fizz. But yeah, that's fucking crazy. Why is that the second time that this has happened to me?
So it's a burst passing back. Yeah. So it's remove a spell on the stack that was our spell, which was our action, and now it was his Pokestick that was the last action, giving us a priority. It's completely crazy.
Do we go down to 1? Like represent?
Maybe cast Pale Cascade.
Oh,
go down to
Pale's
2.
So good. Oh, going down to 2, and then they play a card. Okay, this is so good. It's not. It's to be clear, it's not good.
And by so good, you mean yes.
It's kind of great. It's kind of great.
You know, we're almost killing his Aphelios. Like, we have 2 damage in hand. 2 damage. Aphelios is 1 out of 2, right? Right now? Because we only played
1, yeah.
So we can Calibrate and generate another weapon.
Yeah. Oh, ours or theirs? I don't know if we're getting this weapon or not. I don't think we are.
So we played
Pale, right?
Check the history. Just make sure we played Pale, but what else after the Aphelios was flipped? Gravitum. Okay, yeah. So
we
we're
played
not getting
the Gravitum and then the Pale. So
we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go Severum right now because Gravitum he just has 2 champions.
Why did we get this? We should not have gotten this. Did Gravitum flip him? I don't think Gravitum.
No, that's what I thought. Like Pale Cascade was the first spell after we flipped the Aphelios, I think.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's right.
Because Gravitum is the thing that flipped the Aphelios, and then we casted Pale Cascade, and now we just cast Caliburn. Like.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm throwing it on Aphelios, yeah? Or I guess Fizz to play around Wallop?
Just draw Papercraft. Okay.
Okay, well, we... close. We could Pokey for it.
I like Severum plus Gravitum on the same guy. Not sure which guy. Probably just Fizz.
I think it's Fizz to play around Wallop.
Mm-hmm.
That seems reasonable. I'm playing with? I have Kevor in the call. Gravitum flipped him? Okay.
Yeah. So Gravitum flipped him. We played Pale Cascade, and then we generated value.
Yeah.
But the passing is nuts.
Yeah, that was...
It's pretty relevant. Like, in the mirror, Fizz killing a spell... Like, we need to test this... we need to test this to make sure that's how it works.
Yeah, it doesn't not matter. Like, that definitely matters. I'm going to go Rainbow Fish, and then I'm going to Overwhelm my Fizz.
Yeah, I like that.
I think that's the play. Just show as much damage as possible. Try to force them to block. Seems good. God, that was crazy. That...
Right, maybe there was a better line here.
Oh, what did you want to do?
I wanted to, and I just didn't think it through enough. Infernum, play something like probably Flame Spitter on the Fizz, and then Infernum him, and then attack with both Fizz and Aphelios, and then Fizz spell the Aphelios. So we attack twice with the Fizz.
Oh.
That would have been Flame Spitter and Infernum, and now he kind of has to block, I think.
Okay.
And now, like, he loses his Fizz, which is almost all that we care about, because we have Wallop, and we don't die to another... to them just re-equipping the thing and redoing the Infernum, because we have Wallop. I think that line was crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the rally. I think I'm pre-committing Flame Spitter here anyway.
How much damage is this?
14? 13?
Okay,
13.
I'm done with it.
So Flame Spitter shows lethal. Start forcing a block.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. But yeah, so the line is Sever on the Fizz.
Sever Fizz.
And then
Flame Spitter
Flame Spitter and Infernum. We have like 6 mana left or something like that, because we didn't play Rainbow Fish.
Yeah.
We have 6 or 5 mana left, and then we attack with both champions, and we Fizz spell the Aphelios, so now we're attacking with an 8 power Fizz twice.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I dig it. No, that's cool. Are they allowed to go to 2? That doesn't seem fair.
That line is bad against Wallop, but like if he's on my list, which I'm assuming Greg is, I'm not playing main deck Wallop. This is a generated Wallop that we have in our hand.
Yeah.
And I'm not playing against generated Wallop. It just seems like a int.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at his list. Oh, this is the first time he's been playing that deck. So I'm assuming he's done the list that you are playing, and which is my list with no Wallop main deck.
Okay. I'm just taking this trade. That seems great to me.
Yeah, so we're kind of only lose to second Fizz.
Okay, I don't think that they can kill Fizz on this mana. So I think I need to get him down as a blocker.
Yeah. That's fine.
Just in case. So you're pretty set on Ziggs, Celia, Pantheon, but don't know if you should take Aphelios or Scion Rumble. Sion's your most comfortable list. So no, it might make your lineup more vulnerable to control. I think that usually comfort is... I don't know. I'm generally on the side of just running comfort. But... yeah, I think if your lineup gets like slightly worse, but you're playing decks that, you actually are comfortable with, I think that usually matters a little bit more. I think we might be in trouble here. Just crazy thought.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they might just like... they might be fine. I think I am calibrating this Overwhelm, though. That seems good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Generate the Gravitum.
Yep.
We technically have the kill on Aphelios. I just saw that. But maybe it's too
if you
too
want to
greedy.
throw all 3. That feels super greedy. But maybe it's fine. I don't know.
We're gonna start throwing shit at him.
Are we throwing shit at Aphelios or are we throwing shit at Fizz?
I would just throw Pokey Stick on Aphelios.
Sounds good. Oh, wait, this Gravitum. Oh, wait, wait, they gave us an action.
Well, they have to if they want to Infernum, which is why it's good for us.
So they still have to Infernum. I'm willing to give up my Fizz, I think. So I just pass here. Then we stun whoever they Infernum.
I'm happy with that line, and if he just takes the combat, we just block and we play charm the water, and we present lethal with the water boy.
Agreed. So just pass here.
I'm happy passing. I think we're weirdly okay here.
I think we're fine.
Because they need to Infernum for 2 mana and then have 2 spells, because we're gonna Gravitum plus Wallop on the Fizz.
Yeah, I think we're genuinely fine here. Like, if they have like an insane fucking hand that actually lets them make it, more power to them. They're just better gamers. Who's on the call? We have Kevor. Pro gamer Kevor.
Yeah. We'll see about that on the seasonal. You know, I go rank 1 into 6-3 is my trademark.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, but it's not great. That's not the
go in front of here.
Yeah. Okay, dope.
I am from Quebec. Yeah, the accent gives it away.
Wait, do I get? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, and now I think we get priority. No, because Pale was burst. So
wait,
yeah.
But it furthers the game state. Why didn't I get priority?
Well, because burst pass doesn't exist anymore.
That's the dumbest. No, that's not okay.
Okay, we test this after this game. I want to know.
They paled. I should have gotten an action back.
I'm not sure because it's burst. Don't trade the Fizz away, right? Just keep the Fizz.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
And wallop.
I definitely feel like I should have gotten the action back there.
I don't know.
You really don't think so? I think I should have.
Okay, look. No. Show. I was gonna say, show me what he played as the last weapon. It was Infernum.
Yeah, he played Infernum, so it's shooty or summony.
So right now, what does he has as a weapon?
It is summon, so he can get around to heal, which I don't think is.
Yeah, but it takes a little bit too long of a time. We can start with Infernuming or Aphelios.
You want Infernum Aphelios?
Yeah, he didn't play any conch, so he doesn't have Wallop. He doesn't have Hush.
Okay.
And Aphelios has the
and
the
I'm
thing.
Probably grabbing.
Crescendum is safer.
Okay, I'm thinking like if they hard cast Rainbow Fish or something. Oh, I guess that doesn't really matter. We don't care about the blocker. Yeah, no, never mind. You're right. I think that makes sense. Tabernac? That's not a real word.
It is. Tabernac.
Okay, well, that's
okay. You have a Aphelios spell. Kind of cringe.
Yeah, a little bit. That's fine because we just go for Chum, right?
Yeah. And now he can't do any other weapon this turn, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
We can go pretty wide here. We don't have to do fast open attack kind of thing.
Yeah. We have plenty of actions, right? In Crescendum here, we can Librarian. We can maybe shoot blockers out of the way and do anything.
I'm thinking of Rainbow Fishing the
Longtooth.
Yeah, the Longtooth, because that's lethal 7 -3 plus Pokey Stick.
So 7 -4.
How does this like if we pull the Aphelios with the
we have lethal. So like what we would do is we would attack. We'd be showing 2 extra damage, so it would block Fizz here. Yeah. If we Rainbow Fish him, or we could pull Aphelios.
Yeah, but if we Rainbow Fish the guy, it goes to 7. We pull the Aphelios, he takes 4, and we're 1 of lethal.
Well, I pull Aphelios. He's elusive, right?
Oh yeah, actually yeah. That's the line.
Yo, the Grand Escape. Thanks for the follow. Fuck this mirror. Yeah, no, this shit seems dumb as hell.
Oh yeah, fuck this mirror. This game was super dumb. We have no business winning if we win.
What do you mean? We had Aphelios. We had Aphelios forever. They had double attack forever.
Yeah, but we were beating their draw if they didn't have Aphelios alongside the double attack, because they were infernuming us every turn, which was a problem.
Okay, so we could Crescendum, which allows us to group shot their blocker.
Yeah, that's what I want to be doing.
Dope. And I think I want Calibrum, because I don't think that lifesteal is going to matter.
Yeah, I want Calibrum because it's going to cast a Longtooth.
Hey, Overwhelm's kind of hot. Well, it doesn't matter, but you know. What if it did, though? should have held on to the shark spell until he played a unit with less health. Maybe, but then what are we doing?
I mean, and now, like, arguably, his only job is not to play a unit with less health.
So I'm group shotting.
Yes, right now, because he just generated a spear.
Yeah. So tell me about this group shot. You told me group shot, your favorite card in the deck, you would never cut.
It's so good.
Tell me about it.
It allows us to kill things. It's the only thing this deck doesn't do is, we outside of Calibrumming, but it allows us to combo with things to kill champions. It's a cheap spell that people are not playing around. It's a, that's still fine.
Do I pull Aphelios to set Aphelios up to die to Pokey in case this doesn't work?
What's the last weapon he casted?
Summon. No? Yeah, summon.
You can't look in the story.
It is summon.
So yeah. That's hard summon. So he can't have Fizz and the Infernum. So yes, we want to pull the Aphelios.
He can. Yeah, he's not getting it first action, but we can. Yeah. We can kill him before he can generate.
Yeah. So we 100% pull the Aphelios. Yep.
Yeah. Dope. Okay.
Also, we can just kill him. We'll see what he do.
Yeah. If they like open guiding or something, I guess.
Yeah, no, group shot. I don't, like since I go 6 white so often, I just feel it's efficient. It's too efficient, and it kills stuff that allows me to attack more, which is what I want to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he lost his Fizz.
Yeah, we killed the Fizz. We're fine, honestly. This is the hardest I've ever worked for like 15 OP, but we're fine. Are we still on 1 group shot? Yeah, we are on 1.
Yeah, I think I would rather be on 2 than 0, but that's a little bit tough to fit in. The deck is pretty tight for space.
I saw somebody I ran into earlier was on like the Aphelios 2-mana card. The unit. Do you know which one I'm talking
about? The 3-1?
Yeah, the 3-1. Yeah, that one.
Try to kill him.
As
an opponent. So we can put like if we want double Calibrum, we can put Calibrum on the stack, and then. But I don't think we want double Calibrum, so.
We'd rather have grab, right?
Yeah.
So we just shoot face. Fuck guiding. It ain't real.
Yeah. Fuck guiding.
Okay, dope. Is this right?
I mean, we can do Calibrum first.
Yeah, so like if we slow roll it, then maybe they tap out because they want to play Longtooth plus Lifesteal plus like Overwhelm maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, I didn't even feel this game was close to losable. It was like free. It was always free. I want to test. I want to test the priority thing.
Yeah, no, it's so fucking insane. You said the deck code? Yeah, absolutely, bud.
You can challenge me. We'll set it up.
It sounds good. Okay, so what happened? We pointed something at Fizz.
Yes, we pointed something at Fizz, and he popped it with a fast spell, which is important, I think. We're gonna try both. Like, point something at Fizz. He popped it with a fast spell, meaning that the fast spell was the last action, and we got priority back.
One of us needs to restart our client. Have you restarted it yet today?
Let me do that.
Okay. Managed to recreate the priority glitch? We're about to go into it right now. We just played the longest fucking game in the world.
I saw someone in chat said it was 3 LP a minute or something like that, which sounds worth to me.
Easy. Yo, GG, Greg. Yeah, no, we grabbed that wallop real early and we were holding on to it. God, okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel the desire to be the guy that all these priority glitches happen to, you know?
Oh yeah, I would rather know right now, and I mean, tell the world, because if we only know about it, it's unfair advantage, right? So tell the people what we have seen.
Dude, the karma. It has to do with whoever puts the last spell on the stack. It's something like that. That's what's causing it to happen, I think. But
yeah, so if it's the way that works with Fizz, it would makes sense with the Karma, because like she's generating spell at the last point on the stack, meaning that I don't know.
So both times my spell has been the last. My fast speed spell has been the last thing on the stack that resolves, and then for some reason I'm losing priority.
Right, Arnmold for Fizz.
I wonder if it has to do with cards being like denied. I wonder, because that's what happened in my first clip, right? Was that Karma denied a spell?
Oh yeah, that it has to be it, because that's what happened here. Because Fizz denied a spell.
Yeah, I didn't hit Fizz. Did you? Okay, dope.
Yes.
So what are we looking to do? I have multiple.
Wait until I have a fast spell. I only have burst spell right now. I'll tell you when I have a fast spell.
Oh, I also have Fizz. Am I still scamming that deck review? No, I did it. All right, I have 2 fast speed spells, so whenever you're ready.
All right, so I have a fast speed spell, and I'm gonna try to group shot your Fizz. If what we think is correct, you're gonna do a fast speed spell to counter it, like just Pokey Stick, like Greg did. And now priority should be mine again.
Agreed.
So,
but
so
if
look
I
at
pop
this
it with
chat.
a burst speed, then
we'll do both. We'll do both after that. Yeah. So look at this chat, and we can clip it. So group shot your Fizz. Comment.
Okay. And then I'm gonna Pokey Face.
My group shot is gone. Now the last thing on the stack is Aikado's pass spell. I say resolve.
And who gets priority?
And I have priority.
Okay.
So I just got 2 priority in a row, basically.
That's so fucking cringe.
All right. So now, do you have a group shot? We can test the other way around, because I have a burst spell. So now group shot my Fizz, and I'm gonna burst.
It's your action.
Oh yeah. Okay. Pass. It's my action.
Okay. So I have a group shot. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna play your burst speed spell, and then even though you furthered the game state, I'm not gonna get a response.
You're not gonna get the priority that I just got, because burst passes doesn't exist anymore, and it's kind of does not register as an action, I guess is what it means.
Yeah.
So I do this, and now priority should be mine and not yours, like we just happened.
Yeah. So we don't.
And I have the priority again. Yep.
We don't get to continue the stack. The stack just fucking over. That's so insane. Yep. That's so.
So this is a feature, not a bug, to be clear.
The first one is maybe a feature. Maybe. Yeah. But the first one, there's no fucking way.
Anybody clip this? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. If somebody could clip that, that'd be great.
I surrender because my brain is melting.
That's not okay. That's really not okay.
It's actually super relevant for seasonal. But, I mean, by super relevant, it still means that, people need to chuck spells at Fizz, which is usually the only thing they need not to be doing, but still.
I think the issue is that if you're popping it with a fast speed spell and then you lose priority, that's huge in so many situations. Them getting double priority, right?
Yeah, so if we have the option to pop it with burst or fast,
we want to do it with burst to not give them.
We want to do it burst to not give them another action, unless giving them another action is baiting them to do things, it's not black and white. Sometimes it's better to give them the priority.
But the big thing is you're helping them with double fast speeds or double slow speed spells, right? They can play 2 slow speed spells back to back.
So knowing what we know now, look at your clip from Karma. We can figure out what happened.
Okay. Yeah, let's pull up the Karma clip. Deck review from BNX. We'll check that out in a minute, bub. Dude, this is wild. Okay. That didn't work. I want to watch this on Twitch.television. Okay. So what happened is, where are they denying? Looks like they're denying a Get Excited. So they open attacked. I put a Sump Fumes on the stack and a Get Excited.
Whose Mystic Shot did this?
This is my Mystic Shot, because I'm popping... Because I did Sump, Get Excited in order to beat Spell Shield plus Barrier.
Right
so
now we're in their attack step. So they're attacking. So we should get priority on our turn on after this attack.
Yeah.
Which we don't.
We put the last spell on the stack.
So we put the last spells on the stack, meaning that because of that, the priority goes to them because the last spell on the stack is ours.
But why? Because this doesn't normally happen. Is it because of the deny? Because, again, this doesn't normally happen, right? Like, I think if we could probably, like, recreate a very similar thing, and I would get priority back, like, almost every time. I think it has to do with this deny. It has to do with, like, Fizz and deny.
So this isn't like what we just saw with Fizz. This is more of a karma thing. It's just not just a stack thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a...
Because
it's a karma thing?
It also has to do with the attack, because the way the game should be coded is after whoever is attacking, the priority should always be to opponent. But something glitched here. Has to do with the attack, with the karma, and with the deny.
It has to be the deny, right? Like, so the only other thing that happened, we're going to look at the history here in a second. They cast Stand United, which karma doubled, which swapped them back and forth.
I don't think that matters.
Yeah. Because that's the only other thing that happened, right? Like that and then the stack. That's it.
Yeah. I still have no idea about this one. But we found a glitch with Fizz. Which,
the Fizz one's huge. That's crazy. Does anyone have a clip of that? If not, I can grab one. God.
You want to play one or two more?
Yeah, let's go and do that.
I have like one or two more in me, and then
I think I have time for that. Test theory, something happened, unfortunately. Alright. Test right of negation? God. No, if level 2 Fizz is still broken? My understanding is that level 2 Fizz is still broken.
There is still the interaction with level 2 Fizz with level 1 Fizz, we can put fast spell on the stack at the same time as declaring attack, and he's gonna have elusive. And level 2 Fizz, we can't do that because the spell needs to resolve for him to gain the elusive.
That's so crazy to me. Why is that a thing?
Unless the meta patch today fixed that, but yesterday it was 100% still a thing.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it changing. This is a bad matchup, right? Pretty sure it's a bad matchup.
Severum carries that matchup a lot.
So they do have X ones, but I don't think it's worth keeping Pokey. So just hold on to Fizz. Yeah.
Yeah, I would just keep Fizz here and full send it.
Okay.
Here I would also keep, for example, Librarian because we're on even.
Okay, that makes sense. How often do you Grandpa in 2?
I try not to do it, but some hand texture kind of we have to. I don't think this is the case here. I think banking the spell mana is a little bit better.
Okay. I'm definitely not just like slamming Fizz out, right?
Well, I mean, what's the worst that could happen if we slam Fizz?
They throw spells at him.
So we have like so many things.
Like if this is my list, then their deck is like all spells, like all pings and stuff. But maybe it's fine. Do you want me to play him out?
I would play him now. But
you would?
Either way, that we're playing a creature, so we're not attacking. But yeah, I would play him now.
Okay. Having me deny us targeting spell to Fizz with Fizz. I have no idea.
I don't even want to read this.
Yeah, my brain just... We're not attacking, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, my brain just like turned off halfway through your message. I'm going to be honest with you, buddy.
What's their elusives? Only Ezreal?
Yeah, only Ezreal.
How do you feel about flame sparing that Fizz next turn?
I dig it. They have a couple spells to back it up. That's fine.
I don't think they can reasonably challenge us stack wise to try and kill the Fizz. I think that's like always a losing proposition for them.
Mm-hmm.
I just play Bandle Commando here. Yeah.
Seems good. Now we just open Flame Spitter.
Probably we'll see what we draw.
Seems solid.
And now we're generating all cats, and then we're gonna put a rainbow fish on. we're doing things pretty quickly for him. Like, the turn he's gonna Shell Folk, he's gonna be pretty low.
Potentially, yeah. So my worry is like, I don't know. When I played this from the other side, it's felt very favored for me, but you know, not everyone's as good at Shell Folk as I am, right? You know, so it's
true.
That's pretty annoying, huh?
Yeah, it's just an Ezreal. Like, I kind of want to just make sure this Ezreal dies somehow.
Agreed. So what are we thinking? Are we willing to like give up our Fizz for it?
Yes.
Papercraft did nothing wrong. Okay, buddy. Okay.
But maybe we just block. Like, it's pretty bad against Mystic Shots, so I don't want to. Like, we could cast Face Sprout here, just make sure the Fizz is elusive and attack with everybody.
I think that makes sense. I think that's a very reasonable way to go. Then we could use like Group Shot to kill it if we want, instead of trying to play like that. It's Grandpa, right?
Oh yeah, like we have like a lot of blood. We're gonna be 6 wide on the next attack.
And we go for the attack here instead of like developing out Grandpas.
Yeah, we'll do that, but like post combat.
Sounds good.
If he blocks Fizz, it's fine.
Just let this resolve, right? Say okay, Group Shot him afterwards.
Yep.
Dope. And then we're just slamming some Grandpas here.
I'm gonna slam Grandpas and all cats and pray it's enough, and also Group Shotting the Ezreal at some point.
Yeah.
Like we just Group Shot, and like we don't really have to do that second Grandpa right now. But
so... I feel you. I already slammed him, but you know,
it's fine.
I just got a little.
It plays around. It only plays around like another Mystic Shot because now it allows him to use his mana right now, there.
I feel you. Okay. Big Librarian.
Okay.
We're gonna block this, yeah. It's setting it up to die to a ping, but are we?
Yeah, I'm down to block.
Because otherwise, this guy's just gonna like block our owls anyway, right?
One Grandpa is enough value, and it's blocking the owls anyway. So like the owls are even better than the Grandpa here.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I'm just slamming second owl, maybe a librarian. I don't think we're owl fishing this turn, or rainbow fishing, yeah.
Yeah, we can do it next turn.
Dope. Were we ever supposed to face sprout earlier this turn, just in case we hit, like, literally a lantern?
What did you just say?
Were we ever supposed to face sprout earlier this turn, in case we hit literally lantern?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't have the info yet, and like I already know what I want to be doing with the rest of my mana. So like I in those spots I tend to not want to be fishing, because like if I already have things to do, I don't take, unless I'm already behind on the board, where now we can start taking riskier line, higher EV line that are higher risk. And so now maybe we go for the face sprout, but like I don't feel this is needed. So I would play the librarian. I would play the librarian here. Yeah. Whatever.
Sounds good. I assume this is getting Mystic Shotted. Oh, dope. Do we want a Rainbow Fish or do we want to open?
I want a Rainbow Fish because, like, if you know, but I'm not sure if I want to Rainbow Fish the Librarian. Like, what's the punish from his
I would have
deck?
put it on Librarian. It's probably going to get walloped, right? Like, that's worst case scenario.
It's
wallop. Like, who cares? Because that's like 4 health.
And it's wallop or like double burn, which like it just showed us he doesn't have a Mystic Shot.
Yeah. That also seems great for us.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy doing this.
Yeah, I think we're very happy with this.
And like if he do the Shellfolk thing, it means that our Librarian gets to hit, and his Shellfolk can't even block anything because we have Flame Spitters.
Agreed. Yeah, Flame Spitter kind of good here. This up unhinged.
And outside of exactly Shellfolk here, are we scared of anything? Nah.
Not particularly. I think we're just shipping it, yeah?
Shipping it.
Dope. Is Wallop. And we're probably just killing
for jury rig. Killing Victor for sure, yeah.
I assume they got it from Conk. Almost certainly.
Yeah. That's what I saw.
Yeah. They could have group shot here. That'd be like the ultimate punish, but otherwise...
They never have. No shot.
Never.
So we still have the big elusive threat. The board is cleared. They have a harder time getting back on the board outside of like outer pusses.
I'll be honest with you. I think we're in a bad spot if they have like a normal hand.
How do you feel now?
I mean, hitting Aphelios means we're fine, but like pre-Aphelios, I think we were in a bad spot.
How were you dealing with the thing?
What's up?
All right, face sprout.
Yeah, definitely face sprout. Probably paper craft.
So,
huh?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
And we're grabbing. We don't want to give them.
We don't want to give them gravitum. It's the only job that we have
before they use it, right? Before they.
We can use the weapon before they use it, yeah. So we don't want to phase in their gravitum. Is maybe what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I want to start with gravitum. I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gravitum. And then, like, after they prank, if we really want to, then we can make Overwhelm.
I like that.
Yeah, I think I'm down. Just go to next turn. Sounds good to me.
You don't want to gravitum the thing?
Oh, do you want to right now? So my worry is that then we can't cycle Overwhelm.
Yeah, we can go into the Overwhelm, which is fair. I think I'm down to go next turn too.
Okay. Yeah, that's worry we don't have enough cards. Okay, well, we probably start with Fizz, yeah?
Oh, hell yeah. We draw Fizz. We drew Fizz.
We're good players. We were always drawing Fizz here. That's kind of awkward. I think I was supposed to start Gravitum. Because the issue is if they throw something at Fizz right now, then we don't get our weapon. So
right.
How much
but
paying attention.
Who can, like, my counter-argument, who can really make that play here?
Well, I mean, I think a good shuffle player, you know? I'm going to grab him the 3/3. How does that sound?
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I think you know, on 1 or 2 papercraft, I'm on 1.
We're probably not going to actually cast the Gravitum this turn, though.
The Overwhelm? Yeah, we're probably going to hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're going to try to kill the double attack Fizz.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Which means I probably should have went Crescendum.
Maybe giving them Crescendum is a little bit worse.
True. Well, I mean, with this, they maybe can kill us. A little bit Monka.
True.
We aren't showing lethal. Okay, now I think I'm throwing Overwhelm on something.
Oh, yeah, Overwhelm on Fizz now.
Yeah, it seems kind of good, huh? Seems very unlikely to me that 1 mana they're able to handle that.
They're also leveling up the Fizz, so giving us 2 thing. So giving them thing, potentially.
Yeah, no, they get their Overwhelm units. That's kind of scary, actually. But yeah, we are showing a fair bit of damage, I guess.
And the Israel dies, which is important.
Yeah, this Ezreal's fucking dead. If they're on Poro Cannon, I bet this matchup's rough for us. But I don't think that they'd have a reason to be on Poro Cannon.
Are you playing Poro Cannon in that list?
No. Because I'm not like all in on Glorious.
What can you do for 1 mana that would be 2 mana usually? This? Okay.
Yeah, so I think that like I do think this is a bad matchup for us, by the way. Like, obviously, we've done very well this game, but I would feel very comfortable playing from the other side. I pokey here so they don't get it, right?
Do we care if they get a pokey?
I don't want them to draw cards, but maybe it's bad. What else are we doing?
What I'm worried is not having like, and maybe that's not a good worry, but it's not having enough spells next turn to beat a lot of spell, and like we have both. Like we need to cast a spell to give Fizz elusive, and we need to we need a lot of things.
I feel
so maybe. But yeah, giving them a draw is bad. So it's like a judgment call, which you would be better at making here than me because you played the other deck better.
I think holding up the spells like makes sense. Plus, like,
are we casting the thing though? The charm.
The chum the waters.
Yeah, at some point this turn we're probably
should drop one, right? But in the meantime, I think we want them to like be what they're grabbing. Unless we're losing.
We could have also opened Rainbow Fish, so we don't give them an elusive, but we're planning on phasing in an Infernum at some point, if we can.
I grabbed Summon, so I don't think we can make it to Infernum.
Okay.
Which might be a mistake. Okay, it appears that they are probably killing our Aphelios, which is
I'm fine with that. Like they're not killing us.
Yeah. So am I ever chumming for a blocker? Probably, huh?
Like I think I'm chumming the 1/1.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And we have Crescendum in the pool.
Yeah, Crescendum is what we're grabbing here. That's bad if they hit Trinket Trade.
Yeah, it'd be pretty bad, but still, they need something somewhat specific to live here.
So third Ezreal, how close are they to flipping? It's not even flipped. What the fuck have they been doing all game?
We put pressure, man. Like we put pressure on them.
No, you're giving them too much credit, bro. You're giving them too much credit. What the fuck have they been doing?
Kill Shellfolk with a 5/2 and cast another 5/2 if he attacks with it. Otherwise, just take this.
Okay, so you want to take this? I'm worried about burn. So
if
the way that we lose this game is if that time trick hit Get Excited. We know they have a Mystic in hand.
I'm seeing his list right now. If we look at the Master app, and he doesn't run Get Excited.
Oh, they're fucking bad then.
They're on some fumes.
Bro, imagine. I'm on
so we're not scared, right? We're not scared.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We do know they have a Mystic shot in hand.
Yeah, we know that. So that's why I want to Rainbow Fish this churn, this boy.
Okay.
I don't want to pass. I want to Rainbow Fish the 5/2.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Just for the buff, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's rude as fuck.
Oh, wait, no, okay. Whatever.
So hopefully we get a couple spells here. What's a slow speed punish? I guess literally third Ezreal.
Third Ezreal, and them.
They have to be able to put 5 damage on a stack or wallop, right?
And also them stealing elusive, but they never have the action for. They don't have the action for that.
Yeah. So we could chum here. But yeah, chum loses to literally third Ezreal.
I would charm heal. I would charm heal. What? Speaking is hard. I would cast that spell here because I want to beat stress defense with the Flame Spitter once he stress defense the Fizz.
Okay, makes sense. I dig that. That makes sense.
So we have the Pokey to kill a spell, and we have the Flame Spitter that we have to use proactively once he stress defense. So it's going to be stress defense, and then we're going to do Flame Spitter. They're going to cast a spell at Fizz, and we're going to go Pokey.
No, I dig that.
And they have a Mystic Shot anyway, so this 5/2 is kind of irrelevant.
Yeah. Always emote? Always emote? Yeah, if they hit double stress defense? Oh, it's so depressing. Wait, we lose to double No, we don't lose because we still have the impact.
We put them at 1 with the impact. No, we double impact. It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
We're fine. Put the Fear of God on them.
not Fizz.
Right, so we flame spitter so they don't get an action back, right?
Yes, optimal.
Stop it. Wait, this can't be a real thing.
I mean, they're like,
why'd they
it's
get
not
action back?
It's not relevant here, right?
Wait, why'd they get an action back?
Because there's still a Mystic Shot that is their last action, right?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's so fucking stupid. I hate everything about that.
I hate having to think about this.
Oh my god. Oh. It might be time to call it there for me.
Yeah. Me too. It was good. So, like, this deck does feel weird for a lot of people, and people are still hitting me up in the DMs and telling me, like, every time I play it, it's just like, it seems like a pile of garbage, but it's a beautiful pile of garbage that's one put together does beautiful things, chat. And you need to see it this way. Like, so many different plans, meaning usually even the loss that we have today, I feel like we could have played differently and we would have been like at least have better chance of winning. And I don't know, like the plans are so versatile, it's just so fluid. Like there's just so many things to do still every turn because every card in the deck is cheap, which is a hallmark of a deck I like because you have a lot of options. I think I would be doing myself a disservice if I was not bringing it to seasonal. Yeah. So I'm trying to preach it to other people that I know can play this.
I think against removal heavy matchups, I still think that second double attack guide, second papercraft might be worth it, because like if they're answering your lantern and your Aphelios on site, you know, I'm thinking like Tribeam, I'm thinking like Shellfolk. If they're answering your stuff on site, then the only thing that's really getting you through is just, you know, Fizz being OP as fuck, right?
Yeah, which is a strength of the deck. So we still have the Fizz angle no matter what they are doing. Yeah. But yeah, so the second papercraft deck I think is totally reasonable to be running. It can be awkward. It costs us percentage points in other spots, but yeah, it's about what we're cutting, I guess, and it would be just, I think, is just second flame spitter, which I'm fine with. Like a second flame spitter, I'm looking to cut for something else. I don't know yet if it's the papercraft that I would add or get back to all the way up to third conchologist. Though I like having two. I think this card can get awkward in multiple.
Yeah, I'm thinking third conchologist might be nice as well. Why did we end up cutting? I'm thinking Hush, Wallop, and Bastion.
Yeah, it could just be back though. It could be the Wallop back. Like the option is between Wallop and Bastion, I would say, because I think Wallop is better than Hush and better than Stress Defense. So I would always start with Wallop if I were to run one of those cards.
Okay.
And Bastion just does something completely different than Wallop. So like you could argue Bastion instead of Wallop. I don't have any strong opinion either way.
No, I think that makes a lot of sense. I think it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, no, I appreciate you doing all this with me. It helped a lot.
Hit me up if you have questions on the deck. I'll be around. I'm gonna go crash.
Thanks so much, Kev. I appreciate you, bud. Have a good night.
Have a good one. Peace out. Don't forget your deck review. See you.
Yeah, thank you. Yo, that was Kevor, guys. Kevor is genuinely an awesome guy, and very good at the game. Incredibly good at the game.